Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Eledor Plays Kenshi. With the group, the Wolfpack, which actually it's Eledorville. My apologies. This is the Wolfpack. So I'm going to eventually have my own set of miners who'll be doing all the work on their own, while I have the actual Wolfpack essentially running around doing their own thing. I've given her a little bit of an upgrade. She now has some Naginata instead of a polearm. It does substantially more damage. And she's got a black dark leather shirt. So she's looking a bit healthier. Was tempted to get into Darchi, but I opted not to. So that 5 will get us about 1,000. Give or take. A little bit less than 1,000. Alright, I have Monsieur Fade fully equipped in samurai armor. Can't remember if I had this done last week. My shoulder has completely thrown me off. I have forgotten half of what I did last week. Probably should have watched the episode actually. But anyway, so yeah, he's fully equipped. We'll probably pick up some more equipment for some others, and I also want to check if we can get some more maps. Jeez, he's so slow. Take out to library. Map of the swamps, we'll get that. No Holy Kingdom. So these will show us locations where we can go raid. This is a different type of bag here too. This is the wooden backpack. So this can stack items up to 9 times, provided there's something like a, say, wheat or something else. So it's a really useful, yeah, it says in the description, backpack that allows for better stacking of large items within a smaller space, particularly trade goods. So space-wise, I don't think it's any bigger than that. Standard medium backpack. We'll have a look. Actually, I think it's smaller. But because of that stacking ability, you can hold a heck of a lot more copper. You can only hold 18. Yeah. So I think it's about the same size as that. It's another good reason why you try and get the Guru. Is because they can carry a lot and not be weighed down by it. So when we next see nomads, we're going to try and buy a Guru or a bull off them. We'll just have to make sure we've got a Guru or bull bag waiting to go. Okay, that'll add to the swamp. So now there's a big city here called Shark. There's a bunch, about 5 or 6 people there we can recruit, including hopefully a robot. And a spider detecting girl. It's great because she has a speech thing which pops up every time spiders appear. So she's a good way to go, oh crap, time to run. Or, oh crap, time to fight for our lives and hopefully not die. Very fun character too, actually. Well, within the context of Kenshi, because Kenshi's characters aren't particularly complex. I think the only one people really care about is called Beep, and he lives in Mongrel, and we'll have to go get him at some point too. Meanwhile, I might actually... I could send Molly out for a scouting mission. We'll get Fade back to here. Adamag's okay. It's nothing amazing. It's not much different from Squin. There's not much there, really, which is worth paying attention to, other than maybe the head honcho of the... what are they called again? Damn it. Rico, what's your species again? Doesn't tell me. Check. Damn it. Complete blank there. So all this weight is going to boost up his strength as well. Okay, doing okay at the moment. We'll go investigate the thief person, see if they got anything. I was planning to get Ruka fully upgraded as well. I do think this armor's pretty good. The best medium armors probably are the trench coats. Just for what they can protect and cover. That's the surgeon. There you go. Practicing. Ah, that's all stuff I sold. So I could get a rusty chain shirt, but I think the dark leather shirt's actually better aside from the resistance efficiency. So the way resistance efficiency works, I believe, is it's a secondary effect on the cut damage. So you can have... I sort of wonder why you have it there, but it's how they chose to make it. So basically the cut resistance has only a 60% efficiency rate to it. So you get the proper heavier armor, you see the cut resistance goes up. So look at Fade, he should have 90%. And the Assassin Rags is 75%. Turban is 80%? Really? 90% in the armored rag skirt. So yeah, so basically that means is whatever the value of the cut resistance is, when they get cut, you just make it so it's 6/10 of what it should be, or 60% of what it should be. So for say the 26 here, it'll be 22, 21, roughly around there. Which means this particular, the head mask here, means that should cover her head pretty... She shouldn't be taking a lot of damage there, which would be great. Compared to the Swamp Ninja mask, which is a bit crapper. Okay. That fog mask is actually pretty incredible. But anyway. How's Fade going? It's starting to pick up a little bit of speed. So not only is he heavy, his armor actually slows him down too. There are... You have to get separate sort of chain shirts for... he's too far away. We could get there and rescue him. Okay. Didn't really want to have Fade fight there. What? We just paid you. Keep going, Fade. You can see the armor's doing its job. It's protecting a little bit. It's not perfect. Never was going to be. And took a hit to the head, which was full damage. We're just boosting his toughness at the moment. Yeah, even with just this slight armor, he's not going down too easily. He's going down, but he's not going down too easily. Make a funny noise. Alright, Molly, I think I'm going to need you to get ready to go save him. In fact, I'll get everyone off this stuff. Because we'll try and kite them back to the ninjas. Should go there. He's probably going to take a hit to the head and he's going to fall over. I think they haven't really hit his legs yet. You can do it, Fade. Is that Ares? Actually, get that stuff down there just so she's got it. He's down. Okay. How's he going? He should be okay. Alright, I'm going to try and pull back and get them killed on the ninjas. It's not doing great, so we definitely need to get around. Now, is that Dust Bandit going to have a bounty? He's on there. No. Damn it. Hate when they don't have bounties. Poor Fade. Oh, his leg got hurt. He looks really lanky. I might need to shorten him a little bit. There we go. Oh, crap. That should get the rest going. Where's Fade? Jeez, Ruka, what have you been doing? head wound. Ah, there we go. Found him. Okay, this is some free money, as always. Had to suffer to get it, but... Ah, I guess we can't get free money. That's disappointing. We'll bundle up all this stuff and drop it in our chest. Probably should be doing this with Fade would be the best one to be doing this with. Oh yeah, I got a combat cleaver. Eledor's really coming into its own. Alright, let's get that back on. Okay. Ruka, you can go pick up Fade. Hobbs, you can pick up Logan. Get onto some beds. So he'll automatically now run him to a bed in the ninja. I'll do the same for Ruka. For Eledor. Might get hurt to Splinty's injury. So Splinting can help a little bit fast with a little bit of movement, but not a lot. Not a lot. Heart Protector's okay, no. Which are these things? They're okay. The problem with them is they only have a coverage of the chest of 50%. This means there's only a 1 in 2 chance that it'll actually protect the chest. Which is a little bit of a detriment. drop this stuff in this thing. So I might change her main weapon, Ares' main weapon, to a hacker. Doesn't really need it. Probably need another chest. Playing Tetris. Let's check if they've actually updated the shopping list yet. No. What do we need to make an up chest? Is that block? I think it's blocking the way. One of the problems with these buildings is they do not have a lot of room. That's why it's probably a good idea to upgrade. So, need building materials, huh? Give her a rest. That he really got torn apart. His main issue is his head, obviously. Unfortunately, with soldier drones, you cannot armor their head, whatever, at all. Hive drones and Hive princes, you can. They can wear hats. It's one of the weird things they did for the Hive soldier, because he's big hammerhead type of head, that he can't fit into any helmets. To compensate, they did give him a huge amount of health on his head, but it doesn't matter when you just get one shot in the head for a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, is that done yet? You can have multiple people working to help speed things up too. Speed that up. Okay, so it can only hold weapons. There are crossbow storages you can get to hold your crossbows. Crossbow bolts, I should say. With your hubs, you come back down here. He's starting to recover, that's good. Fade's still good. Fade should be up, but his arm is wrecked, so we'll let him sit there for longer. And we'll let Molly heal up. And we'll just have Ares go over here and clean up what's here. Never mind. There's nothing here. Just a cup and a wooden bowl. Okay. Anyone else really badly injured? That's not going to fit. Tetris is not working for me. So good. Don't need steel at the moment. Some dust bands running off. Alright, Ares is fine. We're gonna have a mask. So ninja rags are... I dropped his bag. Crap. Go find his bag. It's good training for Ares anyway. There it is. Didn't want to lose that. However, that means we can load it up with some stuff too. Yeah, they reset. Damn it. I'm not giving you enough time. I guess I'll just take a trip over here. Okay, what I might do is I might actually start heading up around here and having a look. So there's a bunch of different cities up here. This is the Holy Kingdom. They are a little bit sexist, a little bit racist, speciest, and very much Luddites. They hate, if they see robots, they attack on sight. And Shek, they won't attack on sight, but they will complain a lot. Oh, good quality toothpick. Anyway. Get that. Guess we'll go back. Who is in there? Sarika? No. Logan? No, it's Eledor. He's sleeping up the top. So hackers are they're very good against robots, not so good against animals. Also have really good armor penetration. They're kind of like they're almost the anti. What's the word? The anti. My vocabulary is failing me. Alright, I'm actually going to send areas off on our own. And we're going to go try for, I think it's stack. So this whole region is very dry, very dusty. This region is not. And same for this region down here. As you can see, it's very, very dry, very misery. A bit like Mojave type conditions. There you go. Stack. I did remember that name properly. It's not like since I've been up this way, because I always played with the Holy Sword start, which automatically makes the Holy Kingdom hate you, so you have to run away from them. You still have a really nice sword. So this is Okran's Gulf. Big, flat, empty area. Got they're the Holy Kingdom paladins running around. So it's got patrols running around who keep it safe. They keep out. They destroy the animals and stuff like that. So you can sometimes get lucky. What's that? That's some more. No, that's Hungry Bandits. They might get into a fight. Okay, so now we're in stack. So you can buy a couple of buildings here. I think it's just that one, actually. Yeah, I think you can just get that little shack and that's it. Oh no. It's bakery. So we're going to check out the... Is there a weapon shop? It's armor shop. The armory is not a shop. That is actually a military building. So there's a bunch of bars. And temple. Okay, so we'll check out the armor shop, see what the armor they got. We'll see the style of armor the Holy Kingdom has. So I usually get these holy chest plates. They're actually pretty good armor. The only issue is they do not protect your arms at all, or very little. Some high grade chainmail, that'd be nice. Their helmets are good though. Yeah, you see that 95% cut efficiency versus 90%. They're even... no, the worst at blunt resistance. Is there a really good one there? Yeah. Getting up to 55% cut resistance. So basically if you hit for a hit of 20 damage, you only take 10 damage. Give or take. Yeah, otherwise there's not too much here. So if I want weapons... No, wait, Fade. You stay here. Now, if we're lucky, we can also find Griffin here, who's one of the best warriors you can get at the start. Ah, got some clothes here too. So some clothes actually do give you some stat benefits. None of these do. They give you a little bit of martial arts bonus. Yeah, the chain shirts. Yeah, no gi. So make straw hats and stuff like that. Then we go to, I think it's called the boot shop. That's just, it's more of a travel shop. Let's show some more maps. So I think we've got Bunker Hill and Blister. Great names. Yeah, Bad Teeth, Blister Hill. Alright. Showed a way station. Where's that? That one? Does that count? Sorry, this is a Hollow Kingdom. You got Bad Teeth, there's a couple of bases. There's a war zone up around here, I think in this province here. So this is United Cities. They're basically at war with each other. So it's either here or around here where they have a big war zone. So I haven't really watched them myself. Bad Teeth, that has a weapon shop. And Blister Hill is the main capital and has basically the best stuff the Holy Kingdom can have. So, check out the headgear shop. As much as I like the FOD mask, which I really hate it, looks really very much a bounty hunter type weapon, but see if we can get some irons. No, we can't. So there's an iron straw hat you can get, which is called the Karuta Zuka. No, it's not. That's the Karuta Zukin, which is a sort of samurai Bashigoro type hat. So the best spot to get all that stuff is actually in here. It's Shark. Problem is getting to Shark and not getting killed. So we're going to head to Bad Teeth because I want to get some hackers. So I might actually replace this with a hacker, and I might give that to Ruka, because it kind of was her weapon to begin with. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was hers. I just nicked it. Speed up. So one thing to look out for here is these patrols will kill lots of animal roams, so wolves and that sort of stuff. So if you can find, that's just fine. I thought that was an animal. If you find some of that around, it's a good way to get some resources and money. We'll be seeing the Verdant Valley soon. Pull back a little bit. So, crap. Run. That's the Verdant Crescent. Where are you going? Just go down there. Oh, these little fellas. Relatively harmless. They look terrifying. Look at those teeth. They're called river raptors. Not actually very tough, as you can see. They're basically a nuisance. They will eat your crops. They drop no real meat, but they do give a bit of leather. Yeah, she's trying to be smart. Let's head to the. We'll head to the farm. Was she being pursued? No. Blister Hill's a bit of a unique construction, and you'll see it as we get there. Some bulls. This is this is sort of the verdant crescent. It's got this really nice soil surrounded by water. Rains, which is an acid rain. It's pretty much the most. You can check here. Let's go prospect. So you can see fertility is 100. And green's 100%, which means anything like green fruit, wheat, will get 100% growth. Okay, the weapon shop will be shut. Weapon shop is... Where's weapon shop? Here. Check out the bars. It's free in this town, I believe. So we've got some mercenaries. Usually there's not too many in here, as I tend to find. They're small size bars. You may luck out and get 2 or 3 people here. A plastic surgeon. Nothing else. And I think the other bar is over here. May also be worth checking the temples. Ah, here we go. We've got a couple. We've got one guy. We've got Brecht. Anyone else? No. Might be worth checking the temples out too. I don't think they usually have people. Just a bunch of holy people sort of sitting in here. So just gotta wait for the time to kick over. Why are you starving? Not. If you can get a good quality spring bat, it might be worth getting. What's that? Ah, it's just junk bow. I've used up all the money. So one thing we probably should do is actually start doing some research. So you need books to do the research. To get to the next tech level, we need to first research small house, which will allow us to build these storm houses. And I'd also like to get to the point where we can actually start getting some leather crafting happening. So I think we need to get to Tech 2 for that. So we need another 4 books after this one. I will set... I think it's Molly I've had to do research before, so I'll get her doing that. What else can we do? We'll also get makeshift walls. Oh, I actually had a bit teed up there. All right. Slow down. Let's go to that weapon shop. So, the reason I like the weapons these guys have, because look at them. Are they the right ones? Look at sheaths. They kind of got they got a cross guard and all this other stuff to them. It's called I think they call it a cross weapon. There we are. Paladin's cross. So they are generally weaker than the plank. but they make up for it. Oh, it's not a really good one there, is there? Ooh, that's another good one too. The short hacker. Short cleaver. It's a weapon you can use there. Damage-wise, it's actually not bad. It's actually comparable to that Ninja Blade. Ninja Blades are a bit of a trap weapon. They look cool, but they're actually kind of useless. You can see damage. They're big. They give a defense bonus, which is nice. Armor penetration of 30. Damage to robots is really good, plus 50%. But despite that, the Falling Sun weapon is still the most damaging weapon in the game. So if you get someone who gets heavy weapons, gets their strength up to 100, and they get a Falling Sun, they can pretty much tear through anything. They can tear limbs off and things like that all over the place. Oh, okay. I was hoping for a bit more there. Might have to hit Blister Hill up. Forgot how much crap I've got on me. Might be worth recruiting someone. I think only Brecht was there though. So yeah, this Fertile Crescent is the only place which is even comparable is the Foglands and probably this spot here if you can grab anywhere. Advantage of this spot is you can actually lock off the entranceways, I believe. So if you're looking for a good spot to start, I say good spot, you are surrounded by the Fogmen and they are numerous. But if you can get a good wall up and have a good crew to go in there and move in, you can actually set up and do a pretty good job there. If you can set up here, as long as you do your prayer days, you should be good. Speed that up. I was hoping for a bit better of a bit of red there. I gotta say, if your computer is having major issues, uninstall your drivers and reinstall them. It has done wonders for my computer. I think it's actually just really helpful. This is a really nice area to build. My favourite spot is roughly about here because you can sort of wall the whole thing off. Other good spots is possibly up here. You're probably getting a bit too close to Blister Hill, but then again, if you want to sell stuff, you're right next to Blister Hill. Some of the people you will deal with, you will get Dust Bandits out this way and Hungry Bandits. You also have the River Raptors, which are a weaker version of the Swamp Raptors. Everything in the swamp's worse. That looks nice. You can say a lot about how janky and awful this game can be sometimes, but then you get these sort of vistas and it just looks really nice. Especially that moon. Or planet. Whatever it is. There's definitely some issues with this game, but at the same time, it's such an amazing game. Alright, so this is Blister Hill. There is a big, I think there's 2 or 3 big bars. Let's put it on play. Yeah, it's a weapon shop. Ooh, actually, is there no weapon shop? There it is. Gohans, yeah, that's a euphemism right there. Listen in Saitama. Is that any better? That is no better. Let's open. Ooh, you can actually get the Paladin's Cross. You also have the long cleavers, which have quite a good range. Ooh, we've got Clever Manufacture. Does Ares have food? I don't know if I get any food. Probably should feed her up. So one thing you'll see when you go to the bars here and look at the food, they have a lot more variety than a lot of the other regions, especially like the shack. You basically just have meat and bread. These guys have all that. And they've got a combination of a lot of things. And they've got food coops. Oh, let's have a look. What's in here? And none of them look friendly. Human, mercenary. At least he's human. There are robots in this game which will wear your faces. And I'm not elaborating on that. Okay, so nothing in this bar. Go check out the other one. Because I'm hoping to see if we can see... Ooh, is that a fight happening? What are they killing? Oh, they're fighting the river raptors. Cool, that could be some leather I can go get. Alright, we got some thieves. We got Dirt, which is a generic name. It's one of my favourite names though. I like having Dirt characters. Just Dirt. What does she have? She's a saber. She's wearing cargo shorts and just a shirt. And we've got Berserker. That's it. There's one other one to check. Clothes shop. There's a bunch of temples here. And this is the headquarters of the whole empire. So in here is where the emperor lives. You see it's somewhat well armored. It's got a high paladin, so you have ridiculously high stats. You see, compared to a paladin, they're actually a heck of a lot stronger. There is no one in here. We're up top. So for this whole town, there is 2 people you can recruit. That's a Mr. Bar. Don't think I have. I'm going to check out the armor shop just quickly. I want to get a proper Paladin's Cross, so I'm going to have to hang out around here, I reckon. Oh, you can check out the mechanical shop. You'll see they don't have any robot bits. That's because if you have robot bits, you'll get attacked. You're seen as dirtying the pure form of the human body. So you see they just got chainmail and stuff like that. Things you need to basically just get by in the game. Generally, it's actually a good idea to, if you want to explore, just take one character. We'll get a cheap version of this and I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. So it's a proper chest play with, I think they're called forwards on the side, with some gauntlets. Which is probably the armor, the arm, left arm and right arm protection comes from. Does not protect your shoulders. And it does give a little bit of protection to your legs. So it actually has a smaller effect on your combat speed and other details. It doesn't actually lower your... Just pause that. It doesn't lower your athletics ability. Does lower your melee attack, does lower your melee defense, which might be down to the fact that it's a crappy version. No, that's the same. It makes martial arts not so good. But you compare it to Fade, where it's got... Oh no, it's about the same. Melee attack bonus though, it's dropped. See that? -8 versus -4. does give you -2 to your melee defense though, which this does not. Also not very stealthy. But yeah, we'll get that back. If I want one, I'll probably get one of those or something. But generally speaking, most people say if you can get the samurai armor, use that. I think the best armor in the game is called crab armor. You have to go to Crab Island, which is, I can't remember if it's here or if it's over here. Unless it's that one. But I feel like it's either probably that one. This is the end game area here. It's called the Ashlands. And there's also another end game area over here, which is called the Spider, which is home to the Spider-Man. Like, is this guy who can control spiders? You don't even know he's really human or not. Might be some sort of bioweapon. Oh. Stop telling Fate to do stuff when he shouldn't be. Me. So anyway, we'll probably go investigate all those battle zones and collect some stuff. But beyond that, I'll probably leave it there. So we've explored the Holy Lands. As you can see, it is actually a very nice looking area. The big crescent of the lake, of the river, running through. Very nice spot to actually build and grow, especially if you're not wanted by the Holy Empire. Do not have robots anywhere near them, and be careful with your hivers. And Shek. Don't have too many Shek. And don't have too many women. So, there are downsides. You can offset that by helping the Shek conquer up, and you can do that in this game by getting some of the leaders, and you can slowly work your way up. And the Shek can actually take over. I think there is also a rebel faction hidden in here. I think this is a forest here. Is that over here? Might be over here. But anyway, beyond that, get a nice view. Oh, something flying there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Send me a comment if you want to give me a suggestion to try something or just want to say hi. Beyond that, there will be Cyberpunk tomorrow on Wednesday, Matt and Blade 2 on Thursday. I will be streaming. I'm potentially going to be streaming Guild Wars 2, as I've suddenly got a bit of an obsession with that lately. Saturday will be RimWorld. Sunday will be Minecraft, as usual. And beyond that, thank you for watching, guys. Look after yourselves, look after your pets, and cheerio.